As we leave the port, San Francisco, we hear Grand Princess sound her horn, and we head north. We're heading north like many of the explorers, the gold miners did back in the Klondike gold fields when they heard in 1897 that there was gold in Alaska. They headed north. So, just like Jack London, we're going to board the Grand Princess and head north for our own adventure. Or maybe like John Muir. I'll talk a lot about John Muir throughout this journey. He traveled to Alaska 7 different times. As we approach the Golden Gate, often covered in a misty fog, the name Golden Gate actually doesn't refer to the bridge, but it refers to the body of the water that we're sailing through. And it's going to connect San Francisco Bay to the Pacific Ocean. As we look off the starboard side of the ship, we can see the island of Alcatraz, first discovered by the Spanish in 1775. The name Alcatraz is actually derived from the Spanish word for pelican. The Spanish originally referred to it as the island of the pelicans. In 1854, Alcatraz served as a lighthouse and a military fort to protect the entrance to San Francisco. Today, the lighthouse at Alcatraz is the oldest lighthouse on the West Coast. But Alcatraz is probably best known as a federal prison. Formed in 1934, and it held famous people such as Al Capone and the Birdmen of Alcatraz. The strait that we're sailing through was actually carved by the glaciers of the last ice age, the remains of what we'll see when we finally get to Alaska. As we look at the Golden Gate Bridge, it connects the city of San Francisco to Marin County. Prior to the bridge, we took an old ferry. For $1 and a 20-minute ride, you got to the other side. Despite the red appearance, it's officially an orange color, international orange. The Golden Gate Bridge that we're looking at as we approach actually has a sister bridge in Lisbon, Portugal. The Golden Gate Bridge, it has a clearance of 220 feet above the water at high tide. Grand Princess, with a height of 195 feet above the water line, we should have an easy passage through.